So ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Thank you very much. Tonight's a very special night, I know, for many people in the audience. And we're doing something tonight that's different, that I know during my time here that we've never done. And so we are going to ask you here for a few moments, although most of you are pirates in here, and when the pirate fight song starts, you typically stand and clap your hands. We would like you to please remain in your seats as the pirate graduates you'll see them at the top around the track as they parade across the top, and then we'll come into the gym. So, Mr. Jerdy, how about the pep song for the Pirates? Please stand.
Please remain standing as the New Horizons sing our national anthem. Class of 2017, please be seated. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Marshfield High School, class of 2017. At this time, I would like for all Coos Bay School District teachers to please stand. Thank you. If you are a classified employee for the Coos Bay School District, would you please stand? And if you are a former Marshfield High School graduate, would you please stand? Very nice, thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of Coos Bay Schools, Mr. Brian Trindle.
Thank you, Principal Howard. It is my honor tonight to introduce to you the Board of Directors for the Coos Bay Public Schools. Board of Directors, would you please stand when I say your name? Audience, please recognize them with a pirate clap. Close. The Board Chair, Adrian De Leon. Jill Cristiano. James Martin. Charlene Moore. Sam Ailey. Mary Fields, and James Levine. Let's have a big round of applause for our Board of Directors. First off, I want to say congratulations, class of 2017. Absolutely. In a few moments, when this ceremony is concluded, you will become part of the history, part of the rich tradition, part of the legacy of Marshfield High School. And trust me, it is a rich, deep tradition. There are people all over the world tonight who are live streaming this event because maybe they're family, maybe they're friends of yours, but there are some out there who are watching tonight just because they too are part of that rich tradition and they want to see it carried on. Your journey really begins tonight. Your journey has been really fairly short, although you're probably thinking, what's he talking about? This has been forever getting to this point. But your journey has been short and your journey will continue. But along the way, there have been people who have walked alongside you. Friends, family, acquaintances, teachers, staff. I want you to be sure, sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks, when the dust settles, that you stop and think about those people. And you make sure that you reach out and thank them. Secondly, I want to remind you about time. Time is precious. We never know how much we have, and we never can get it back. Please cherish every day, every hour, every minute of your journey from this point forward. Thirdly, your journey is going to have success and failure. Embrace that failure and learn from that failure and turn it into a positive. And celebrate your successes, because that's what we build upon. And finally, as you begin your journey, please, please take time and enjoy the journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Trindle. Speaking on behalf of the Coos Bay School Board is Chairman Adrian De Leon with his message to the class of 2017.
All right, thank you, Principal Howard. Welcome, superintendent, teachers, staff, graduates, family members. And congratulations to all of our seniors for reaching this great milestone in your lives. After all of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance, you're graduating, and you should be very proud of yourselves. Now, I'll admit, I got a bit stressed out when I started writing this speech. What life-changing piece of advice, words of encouragement, or enlightened insight could I possibly give to the next generation of adults? And then I realized it doesn't matter, because after the excitement of graduation, nobody's going to remember a word that I say up here. And as cliche as that sounds, it might be true, because apparently I've spoken at graduation here before, although I have no memory of doing so. A few days ago, I did manage to recall the subject of my prior speech. It was about how things are always changing, how technology that seems magical today will be considered obsolete in a few short years. I gave examples of things that were common during my childhood that have gone by the wayside. Things like VCRs, telephones that are permanently bolted to the wall, and personal computers that have no internet service, because there was no internet. Well, the pace of change has increased since then, so here are a few things that you've grown up with, some of which you take for granted, and others you might already consider obsolete. In the year 2000, shortly after most of you were born, came the invention of Bluetooth. 2001 saw the birth of the iPod and Wikipedia. Skype came in around 2003, followed closely by Facebook. YouTube arrived about the same time you were starting kindergarten, and Nintendo's revolutionary motion controllers debuted with the 2006 Wii console. 2007 was the year of the iPhone, paving the way for smartphones and tablets, and electric cars began a resurgence in 2008 when Tesla launched its Roadster. In 2011, we were introduced to Apple's Siri, quickly followed by OK Google, Alexa, and Cortana. And somewhere along the way, we also ended up with 3D printers, smartwatches, bitcoins, drones, and self-driving cars. Given this rapid pace of change, reflect for a moment on the awesome task given to our public schools. Our schools must prepare students for jobs that don't exist, jobs based on technology yet to be invented. Our teachers start with energetic 5-year-olds who are learning their ABCs, gradually building a foundation of knowledge. They teach social skills, problem solving, and independent thinking. Along the way, they deal with cuts and bruises, hurt feelings, social and economic issues, crowded buildings, budget shortfalls, and more. Our teachers spend countless hours honing their skills, preparing lessons, grading papers, and trying to find that one thing that will motivate even the most stubborn of students. And now, those responsibilities are being passed on to you. You must take the skills you've learned and apply them to the rest of your life. Direct your own education and learning. Invent the next big thing. Create those jobs that don't yet exist. And turn today's science fiction into tomorrow's reality. But you better be quick about it, because I'm still waiting for my flying car. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. De Leon. I am pleased to introduce the student speakers with their graduation messages. Rachel Simon is our first speaker. Rachel is the daughter of Anne and William Simon.
I have a specific definition for what it means to actually become a human being. It is quite different from the one Mr. Fendel taught us in our senior health class, because mine doesn't involve the terms fetus or fallopian tubes as much. I define it not as the cells that make us up, but as the time in our lives when we become self-aware. It's the time when we become aware of our strengths and of our weaknesses. It is the time when we become much less awkward, but still pretty awkward, and we are able to find our place in the mess that we call high school. It's when I learned of my ability to come up here and speak, just as some of you learned of your skills on different fields and different courts. The skills we learned within these activities, our sense of leadership, our development of our friendships and our relationships, and what they have taught us about becoming self-aware are all abilities that we can use for the rest of our lives. And one of the most important things that this class has been able to do, one of our most essential skills, was the creation of an environment and atmosphere that made us all feel welcomed in our process of becoming self-aware. Some of us only know each other's names. Some of us may have never actually had a one-on-one conversation. Others maybe haven't talked to each other since the 7th grade. I'm looking at you, Braden Denton. However, the setting that we created and organized as the class of 2017 has helped us in ways that we could never, ever thank each other for. Because what are the words to describe this relationship? The one that manifests itself over years of contact without ever being direct. And the closest term I can think of that would give this sort of phenomenon the justice that it deserves would be community. Together, we created a community that was able to support one another and stand together without needing to do it explicitly. We would do things for ourselves, for the friends we interacted with, which then created a trickle effect that led from each one of us to the next. Each drop from that trickle created a stream to impact all of us. There will be some of us that decide to stay or return to this town and community, the one we were raised in. Some of us will attempt to permanently remove ourselves from the stream that we helped to create that built itself around us. Some of us will try to detach ourselves from high school entirely. Some may even leave this ceremony and never come back. And if that's the case, so be it. However, this is something that we will be a part of forever. We are a part of Marshfield's history, of Coos Bay's history. We have made impacts on those around us. We created an atmosphere that fostered our ability to grow, to become happy with ourselves, to become self-aware, to more or less become human beings. We are members of the class of 2017, and that is something that we should always be proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Ria Gutierrez Camacho is our final student speaker for the class of 2017. Ria is the daughter of Casey and Fernando Camacho.
Class of 2017, here we are. 2017, a year that I could have never imagined until now. We all have worked so hard to get to where we are. A very important day that will mark yet another milestone in our lives. We owe it to our teachers, our parents, our guidance counselors, our principal, and every single person who told us that we can do it. The people who gave up on us, who never gave up on us, no matter how difficult it got. What's next? Some of you have college planned, some of you are taking a year off, some of you are going to work, and some of you still don't have a clue. And every single one of those choices are okay. This night has different meanings for all of us. All I suggest is that whatever you do from this day forward, do with integrity and commitment, because that's what brought us here today. We are just beginning our adventure now. We will experience new places, new opportunities, and new people. I wish the best of luck to each and every one of you. I remember our 8th grade here at Marshfield, actually. The first day when we would obsess about the outfit we were going to wear, losing ourselves in the hallways just trying to get to our class, not to mention having to figure out those puzzle blocks on our lockers. We were so nervous and excited for our first day. Some of us even woke up before our alarm clocks because the excitement was too overwhelming. Now, us seniors have developed the new skill of being able to hit the snooze button 10 times before actually deciding to get up and get ready to arrive on time for school. But that doesn't mean we didn't give it our all in every single class. We anticipated this day, the same way that we anticipated our first day of 8th grade year, walking new halls and feeling all grown up. Now, we are grown-ups. To society's standards, we are adults. We will be taking on new responsibilities. But don't worry, you can still ask your parents for help on decisions because in their eyes, we still are their babies. I've thought a lot about something I was told by a friend a few years ago, and that is, we are the future. The future really is in our hands. We are those kids that are going to make a difference. All of us 2017 graduates will be changing this world. Who knows, we might even make some history. Let's all make this journey of life something to remember. And when class reunions hit, I'll get to hear about all the success we've had and what we've accomplished because I know each and every one of us are going to accomplish something great. I believe in us. I believe that we would graduate, and I believe that we would be successful. We don't stop growing after we receive these diplomas today. We have so much change and maturity coming. Classmates, let's open these new chapters of our books. Let's show the world what we've got. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Ria. Nice job. At this time, I am pleased to introduce to you our next speaker. This speaker was selected by the senior class. Please help me welcome English teacher, Mr. Luke Parrish. That was a surprise to them. We've been holding that for about a week now, so they were pretty anxious to hear that.
Class of 2017, I'm deeply honored that you invited me to speak at your commencement ceremony. I hope you don't come to regret it. You might have heard the ancient parable from India about the blind men and the elephant. Examining the elephant's leg with his hands, one of the men remarked that the elephant seemed to be much like a tree with a stout trunk. The man by the elephant's side thought it resembled a high wall. Another perceived a great spear, another a snake, another a great fan, and the one behind the elephant said it was a rope, and when you pulled it, well, never mind. I made that part up anyway. In many ways, school is like that. I know that some of you have seen your school experience as a stout trunk, a solid educational foundation for the tree of your life. That's the way most of us teachers see it too. Others have experienced school as a great wall, a frustrating obstacle to be contended with every day until someone opens the gate. You spear people have fought it all the way, but here you are with your caps and gowns. And those of you who pulled the rope, well, you might not have liked school so much. Last fall, my wife Lisa came with me to a Friday night football game. As we walked to our seats, probably 5 or 6 pirates hollered out, "Dad!" Lisa was a bit nonplussed, as you might imagine. She didn't recognize any of our kids. She thought she knew about all of mine. I told her not to worry, none of you could prove it. All seriousness aside, that dad thing comes pretty close to the best thing for me about being your teacher at Marshfield High School. There's a legal concept that governs the conduct of teachers and others who work at public schools. It has a Latin name, in loco parentis. No, it does not mean your parents are crazy. When the actions of a teacher are called into question in court, one of the first things the judge wants to know is, did the teacher act in loco parentis? Did he or she behave in this situation as a reasonable parent would? Since I first became a teacher, I have tried to treat my students in loco parentis. For me, here's how that works. Just as it is with my own children, class of 2017, I love you all the same. And at the same time, I love each one of you differently. If you were ever in my class, I hope I did not fail you in this, even as I might have crammed an essay or speech down your throat, or made you read a great book like A Tale of Two Cities, or The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And if you weren't in my classes, I hope I acted as a loving parent would at such times as we might have met in the halls. Here comes that future we've all been hounding you about. You'll meet it as you walk out of here. Today, same as your real parents, I stand here proud of you, and a little wistful because I know that we won't be seeing each other as much after this. Commencement, of course, means that you're starting off somewhere. We're staying here. Before you go, please forgive me a few words of in loco parentis fatherly advice. I'm not your English teacher anymore, so I'm through telling you what to read. But let me beg you one more time, treat yourself to a good reading habit. Reading is the key to understanding complex language, and that is the key to forming complex thought. For at least a little while every day, get off tweet, book, and face twit. Turn off your gizmos and read a book. One that's long enough to stir your imagination, engage your mind, and leave you with something that lasts. When you finish one book, start another one. Do that the rest of your life. Reading strengthens your ability to read, write, and speak, and it's good for your mind. You're going to need your mind. Class of 2017, for the rest of your lives, seek truth. Learn how the world works. Work to understand people and how to live with them in peace and harmony. Develop your personal character. Build and protect your reputation. And treat everyone with justice, honesty, courtesy, and respect. Find the beauty in all things. Learn about reason and demand it as much from yourself as you do from others. Study politics. Find a cause. Support it with your time, your thoughts, and your resources. When you have to, join the loyal opposition. Our society and culture is improved, not harmed by opposition. That's not what I came to talk about. I want to talk with you about love. Everybody, what? Come on, everybody. Love isn't something that just happens to you, even though it seems that way sometimes, and it's true that it can start out that way. That kind of love doesn't last. It isn't real. Real love is something you build. It's something you choose, something you do, something you give. Whether it's your mate, your family, your job, your faith, your education, or your hobby. Love starts from caring, from learning, from understanding, from respecting. You build it with patience, with sharing, with attention and encouragement, with flexibility and tolerance. You remember the good and protect it. You remedy the bad and forget it. When you love the people around you, the people you meet, and the things that you do, the love will come back to you. Now, I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. And I know you're not stupid either. I want you to know one more thing about this. There are people and things that will not respond to love. Love is not the same as like. When this happens, you can still treat people with courtesy and respect. Please do that. You can love people you don't like. Just love them from a distance. Class of 2017, I love you. I love this town and the people in it. I love this school too, and the people I've met here. Those of you who remain in the Bay Area, I'm proud to welcome you now as grown-up members of this community. Those of you who go elsewhere, I'm proud to have known you. I wish each one of you my very best. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Parrish. Now it is time to recognize some accomplishments of this outstanding graduating class. Marshfield High School valedictorian, Rachel Blumenshine. Marshfield High School salutatorian, Shaylin Jensen. Much better. Marshfield High School ASB officers are wearing the purple and gold cords. President, Ian Imlet. Vice President, Taylor Stark. And Activities Coordinator, Rachel Simon. Mr. MHS participants are wearing silver and white cords. Coordinators, Taylor Stark and Rosie Cervantes. These students spent 9 months fundraising over $18,000 to help feed needy children in our community. They also spent time volunteering at the Share Bear Snack Pack program, putting the packs together for school-aged children. In April, they held a pageant where they celebrated all of their accomplishments. Ryan Johnson, aka Fire Marshal Bill, was awarded Most Talented. Matthew Hampton was awarded Most Money Raised, and Shaylin Jensen was awarded Best Senior Girl. Ian Imlet was crowned Mr. MHS. Would all of the Mr. MHS participants please stand? Thank you. 5 Marshfield Upbeats finished their high school dance career having brought home 4 OSAA state trophies in 4 years, and having had the privilege of being guest performers on the stage at Disneyland. Allison Putnam, Alexandria Randall, Ireland Gerber, Chloe Tompkins, and Sarah Gajewski. Dancers Chloe Tompkins and Alexandria Randall were two of only 7 to earn a spot on the OSAA All-State Dance Team. Congratulations. Thank you. Kelsey Jackson was named First Team All-League in volleyball. Would you please stand, Kelsey? Andrew Post, offensive guard, second team All-League and honorable mention All-State as a 3-year starter. Softball, Mackenzie Johnson was a first team All-League pitcher 4 years in a row here at Marshfield. Mackenzie will be pitching at Southwestern Oregon Community College next fall. Girls basketball, our very first league championship title. Can we have the representatives from the girls basketball please stand? They also made their first appearance in the OSAA state tournament since 1989. And finally, I would like to recognize our Marshfield High School boys track and field state championship team. Would members of that team please stand? Thank you. 18 students tonight are graduating with test scores high enough to earn college credit for AP Psychology and AP US History. Would you please stand? Graduates going into the armed service: Darby Immel, Oregon National Guard. Gage Thomas, U.S. Air Force. Rorick McNeely, U.S. Air Force. Kylan Martin, U.S. Air Force. Darcy Schaefer, U.S. Air Force. Jesse Stringer, U.S. Air Force. Jordan Lee, Coast Guard. And Chance Jacobs, Coast Guard. Thank you all for your service to our country. We have seniors in our Science National Honor Society that will be graduating this year. SNHS is a prominent scientific organization that will engender a new group of young thinkers who will be the future of industry, research, and scientific exploration for America. Our graduating seniors are Katrina Allison, Rosie Cervantes, Ian Imlet, Ireland Gerber, Shaylin Jensen, President, Treasurer Kirsten Martin, Sage Nielsen, Mixley Rodriguez, and Samantha Waldrop. Our construction program, Shay Neal and Jaden Espy, were both instrumental in working on the new shop, both actively participated in painting and trimming the classroom. Mr. A says your leadership and mentoring has inspired many future young participants in this program for years to come. Thank you so much. What a productive year it's been for the Marshfield Key Club. After being dormant for a few years, it did not take long for the Key Club to gain popularity in the community. Our goal at the beginning of the school year was to build a school-community partnership with businesses, and we feel we have accomplished that. We had 7 seniors who were instrumental in rebuilding this program. These seniors include Katie Main, Chloe Tompkins, Myrini Santana, Mixley Rodriguez, Ireland Gerber, Club President Ariana Herrera, and Club Treasurer Jasmine Herrera. A message to all senior Key Clubbers from Mrs. Golseth. Go out into the world and make a difference. Let yourself be seen and heard. Do not be afraid to take chances. Journalism. The Marshfield High School newspaper has been named All-American by the National Scholastic Press Associated for the past 3 years. We also have, graduating tonight, the 2017 Oregon Journalism Student of the Year, Michaela Barnes. Rachel Simon and Julie Mapleson placed at the national competition in Orlando for journalism. And Matthew Hampton won first in state for design for a 2nd straight year. This year's newspaper staff, with 13 seniors on it, won first in state best overall paper in 2016-2017. Would you all please stand? Thank you. Speech and debate. The speech and debate team has had a long, successful history at Marshfield High School. However, this is the first time that these graduating seniors can say they were OSAA state champions. These students have set a standard of excellence for future members. Graduating members of the team include Jeremy Best, Shaylin Bolton, Sheena Eckhoff, Ariana Herrera, Riley Kirby, April Platt, Fatima Ruiz, Rachel Simon, and Jay Sperling. Not only did Marshfield High School win the Team State Championship Award, but we also had 2 state champions among the seniors. April Platt was first in state as a junior last year, and Rachel Simon was first in state this year as a senior. Upon graduation, 7 of these students will continue to compete at the National Speech and Debate Tournament in Birmingham, Alabama. The overwhelming support of the community, school, and families has greatly contributed to the success of these seniors. Thank you. OBOB, or Oregon Battle of the Books, had its first ever Marshfield High School OBOB team go to state this year. Senior members include Michael Ebenall and Kirsten Martin. 22 seniors are wearing solid gold cords as members of the National Honor Society who have maintained a 3.5 grade point average and participated in at least 30 hours of community service per year. Would those 22 seniors please stand? Thank you. Matthew Hampton, Casey Hill, and Keegan Holmes represented Marshfield High School at American Legion Boys State last year. Matthew and Casey were also voted to come back as leaders this summer. Thank you. Seniors in the manufacturing program, please stand when I call your name. Jenny Bridges, Jonathan Graver, Sean Hunt, Francis Jones, Casey Krause, Garrett McCarthy, Christian Stover, Gage Thomas, Michael Villers, and Tanner Wilson. Several of these seniors went to Skills Day competition and placed in the top 3 in their category. Francis Jones won first place using the lathe, and Tanner Wilson in TIG welding. This will earn them college credit at Southwestern Oregon Community College. Congratulations. Three students completed the Applied Health Pathway certification this year. Jay Sperling, Shaylin Jensen, and Mercedes Kohanas. Casey Hill raised $11,250 in grants to start several Girls Who Code clubs in Coos Curry and Douglas County. Thank you, Casey. Mr. Hunt would like to give a shout out to the 5 students who have passed the PC Pro certification exam. They are Jeremy Beasley, Scott Clough, Andrew Post, Spencer Mead, and Jonathan Graber. Spencer Mead's score puts him in the top 10% in the nation. That's the top 10% of over 55,000 individuals who have taken the exam nationwide. Congratulations. At the Scholarship Assembly in May, Rachel Blumenshine received the Chanley Family Memorial Scholarship worth over $20,000 for 4 years. Ian Inlet received the Uno and Vera Richter Memorial Scholarship worth $60,000 over 4 years. And Tanner Wilson received the prestigious Ford Family Scholarship that covers 90% of unmet need for 4 years. In total, we awarded 72 students over $410,000 in scholarship money. Congratulations to you all. This year, 261 students at Marshfield High School participated in 85 dual credit or expanded option courses, completing 2,377 college course credits through Southwestern Oregon Community College. This represents the equivalent savings of over $308,000 worth of tuition and fees this year alone. These educational opportunities and the associated monetary savings are the result of the commitment and efforts of our high school and college faculty, staff, and administrators. Would those seniors who received college credit please stand? Thank you. So I would like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes, and yes, it's by Dr. Seuss. And it goes something like this: you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are on your own, and you know what you know. You are the only person who will decide where you go. Seniors, enjoy life. Do not be afraid to take risks. Stay in touch with those of us left here in the Bay Area. And most importantly, remember, once a pirate, always a pirate. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Cameron Jurdy and the concert choir. Thank you, Mr. Jurdy and the Marshfield High School Concert Choir. Before we distribute diplomas, I would like to repeat a few announcements. If you wish to take pictures, you are more than welcome to do so. Please be aware of the graduates leaving the stage and the families seated in the bleachers to my right. At the end of the ceremony, the graduates will exit the same way they came in. Please be seated until the last graduate has left the gymnasium. You may recognize the graduates with a pirate clap. Nice. But please refrain from using air horns. I know. Now, it is a pleasure that as principal, on behalf of the faculty and the administration of Marshfield High School, I present to the Board of Directors of Coos Bay the class of 2017. I hereby certify that they have met all state and local graduation requirements. At this time, please help me welcome to the stage the voice of the Pirates, Mr. Floyd Montiel, to read the names graduating class of 2017. First row, please stand and step forward to receive your diplomas.
Rachel Ashley Blumenschein. Mixley Amairani Rodriguez Cardoso. Shaylin Kathleen Jensen. Brandy Mae Thompson. Ian Carl Emlett. Matthew Thomas Hampton. Taylor Marie Stark. Ireland Rose Gerber. Rachel Marie Simon. Rosaura Cervantes Cardenas. Julia Rosa Marcelo Mapalisen. Katerina Maria Allison. Allison Kathleen Putman. Sarah Rose Gajewski. Kirsten Renee Martin. Bailey Ann Elkins. Itzel Bruno Rodriguez. Mayreni Adela Santana. Ariana Herrera. April Evangeline Platt. Sage Marie Nelson. Melissa Irene Giacomini. Rose Marie LaBruce. Alexandria Bethany Randall. Michaela Brianna Barnes. Brittany Lynn Gadaris. Alexis Renee Gonzalez. Samantha Renee Waldrop. Jeremy Stephen Torres Bess. Riley Ann Kirby. Andrew Vincent Falconer. Josh David Kylo. Alan Jacob Lovell. Jace Jeffrey Sperling. Ria Aime Gutierrez Camacho. Carmen Lisette Pacheco. Clay Anthony Beauvais. Michael Scott Villers. Ryan Eric Johnson. Jenna Renee Frank. Hunter James Campbell. Nicholas Michael Minton. Shay Dallas Neal. Chance Clayton Jacobs. Chloe Sophia Tompkins. Kelsey Elise Jackson. Andrew Charles Post. Austin Maxwell Muncie. Mackenzie May Johnson. Brianna Mackenzie England. Jack Charles Larson. Tommy Garvey. Hannah Renee Kirk. Connor Miles Hammond. Fatima Sarai Ruiz. Rihanna Haynes. Gabrielle Beecham. Jonathan Yaz. Skylar Jacob Tekokwatsi. Katie Lee Main. Mireya Raquel Godinez. Jaime Flores Garcia. Diana Chavez. Michaela Chimeo. Amaya Palada. Mercedes Marie Cojanes. Dominic Christopher McClure. Cassie Lynn Kraus. Braden Houston Heyer. William Samuel Roderick. Jonathan Lee Nelson. Colton Christian Johnson. Cheyenne Renee Bolton. Tanner Beer Wilson. Yasmin Herrera. Nikita Smith. Sean Ivor Hunt. Tatum Grace Oliver. Felicia Grace Kinney. Nicole Marie Keith. Chase Alonzo Davala. Brandon Michael Richards. Philip Mihalda. Richard Arlen Godden. Jordan Douglas Bunch. Tyler Marchetti. Jeremy Wayne Beasley. Brad Irving Dubazar. Stacy Corin Thurman. Brianna Marie Mullins. Darcia Quinn Faith Schaefer. Morgan Grace Barton. Maxwell Edward Young. Spencer Robert Mead. Bailey Rita McMahon. Carly Ray Whitson. James Kim. Anna Schleisner. Cade Benjamin Height. Jordan Wayne Leap. Johann Carl Robinson. Garrett Richard McCarthy. Shawnee Lynn Crook Kingery. Kyle Yockey. Anna Ware. Brianna Potter. Brady Scott Pickett. Skylar Ants. Phoebe Davis. Alicia Lobo Delmeda. Sabra Strain. Kayla Kathleen Stoley. Jonathan Graber. George Babbs. Braden James Denton. Scott Davies Clough. Jesse Jeremiah Stringer. Jose Jesus Ariano. Aaron Lawrence. Leo Justin Bauman. Keegan Nakota Holmes. Gregory Rupert Warren Baker. Christian Daniel Stover. Devin Anthony Souza. Darby Wade Immel. Dylan Ruben Farkas. Ty Grant McLean. Rourke Reed McNeely. Devin Ray Chard. Ashley Michaela Ballard. Jenny Bridges. Daniel Garrett. Sheena Marie Eichhoff. Tiana Renee Dickey. Elizabeth Grace Moore. Amber Dawn Nelson. Cassidy K. Cantrell. Deborah Perez. Jacob Kenzulak. Francis Tyler Jones. Kylan Martin. Gage Thomas. Heather Raby. Matthew Kuntz. Victor Scott Hanks. Michael Bruce Ebenall. Tristan Mikhail Benson. Daniel Cunningham. Casey Isaiah Benjamin Hill. Zachary Howell. Jaden Espy. Carlos Bravo Salas. Chase Andrew Kazee. Brian Allen Maples. Newton Patullo.
At this time, please help me welcome Boy and Girl of the Year, Jonathan Yaz and Shaylin Jensen. Friends and family, we ask that you stay seated until the graduates have left the gymnasium. Class of 2017, please stand.